Well, good morning. It's Bill Hurrelbrink coming to you from the newsroom here at KCTV5 with Bill's Weekend Picks. It's our weekly segment where we go through a lot of events that are happening here around the metro this weekend, give you some ideas of maybe what you can do with your family or maybe a date night with just you and your significant other. Some stuff for the adults, some stuff for the kids, some stuff for everybody. So again, thanks for joining us for Bill's Weekend Picks today. We got a whole slate full of things to try out today, so let's go ahead and get into it with, of course, it's Easter weekend. There's several Easter events going on, so that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with our friends over at KC Mom Collective. They have a lot of great events going on, and they always come on our 9 o'clock show every Friday with a lot of great events as well. So if you missed this on Thursday, you can always tune into My KC Live on Friday, where they come on and talk about a lot of things happening around town. But this is a big one. This is happening at 3 and 2 baseball fields over in Lenexa. It is their Easter egg hunt. Now, keep in mind, this does cost a little bit of money, and it does have a entry fee and a registration link for it as well. So if you go to KC Mom Collective online, and you can find a link for more info that takes you to buy tickets to a website that looks like this. And then they're $10 each, but they have 2 separate sessions for egg hunting, one at 9 o'clock, one at 12:30, and again, that is taking place on, on Saturday. So again, that's the Spring Family Easter Egg Hunt. A couple of different sessions, and I think I misspoke. First session at 9 o'clock. The second session is at 11 a.m. But again, you do have to have a ticket to get in there. Anybody over 3 months old. So keep that in mind. Also happening this weekend, lots of Spring Fests around town. So let's go over to the Spring Fest at Zona Rosa. That's also happening on Saturday. It's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So much stuff happening around there up at Zona Rosa this weekend. They're having, again, photos with the Easter Bunny, balloon artists, airbrush tattoos, food trucks, DJs, you name it, they got it this weekend. Again, it's also having a pop-up shop with local artists from Strawberry Swing. If you've never heard of them, that is a great little organization that really highlights a lot of local businesses, local small business around town that do a lot of the makers, the crafts, the DIYers of the world. A lot of them get together through Strawberry Swing. They'll have a pop-up shop coming up Saturday at Zona Rosa as part of the Spring Fest as well, so something cool to check out there. Again, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The only piece of advice I have for this one is to get there early, because this is the type of thing that everybody's going to go to and everybody's going to be piling in there, especially after lunch. So if you get there early at 10 a.m., probably some good stuff for you to be found there. Also happening out at the Kansas City Zoo this weekend, there is another chance to get pictures with the Easter Bunny out there, but heads up on this one. This one is only for Friends of the Zoo members. So if you're not a Friend of the Zoo member, a great time to go become one. You can take part of this activity out there. But also, if you're like me and you haven't been to the zoo in a year or so, it's a great weekend to go check out the zoo and maybe check out the new aquarium out there as well. So this one's taking place for Friends of the Zoo. You can meet the Easter Bunny again. That's tomorrow and Saturday, 9 to 3. It's down in the lower lobby at the main entrance of the zoo. But again, this is limited to Friends of the Zoo members. If you're not a member, you can become a member and then take part in that as well. But again, Easter Bunny at the zoo this weekend. Also happening a lot of fun stuff outside of the metro as well. That's where we're going to go next. How about up to Weston, Missouri for movie. I'm trying to squash together movie and musical at the same time. Movie musical trivia happening this weekend up at the Weston Wine Company. $7 to get in, but you get to take part of all the trivia and you get to sample 3 different wines as part of this as well. Weston, just a great town, about 45 minutes northwest of us off of 45 Highway, just north of Platte City and to the west there. It's a great little town, lots of fun little antique shops and restaurants and bars and distilleries, but at the winery there, you can go check out movie musical trivia. If you were a big fan of what they have here, let me say Mamma Mia, Hairspray, Chicago, Moulin Rouge, Phantom, Les Mis, and more, you could check that out. But if you want to do something completely different, we've got something else lined up for you as well. How about this? Do you like Hamburger Mary's? I've been there a couple times. It's fun. This weekend they have Spice Girls The Dragtacular at Hamburger Mary's. So get there. They got 2 shows on Saturday, one at 7 o'clock, one at 9 o'clock. Tickets are on their website, but keep in mind this is an adults-only event, probably something you want to leave your kids home at, and they even state that on their website. So take the older adults and go out there and have a good time again. Spice Girls The Dragtacular happening at Hamburger Mary's this weekend. Whoops. hit the wrong button. We got a whole brand new system up here at KCTV5, and there's so many buttons to push. I just try to push all of them. So I'm not supposed to push that button because that is not a breaking news story. So my apologies 100%. But if you do want some family-friendly activities, we have a couple of those for you as well. Coming up tomorrow, the KC Current are going to be out at CPKC Stadium. Excuse me, that is on Saturday. And why is the video not playing? Stand by. There it goes. See? You can teach an old dog new tricks every once in a while, too. So this is footage from their home opener here a couple weeks ago. Again, KC Current, Angel City FC. That's happening at CPKC Stadium Saturday, 2:30. The other cool thing that's happening is they've been having these walking tailgates from the River Market over there. There's also going to be a pre-party at the River Bluff Brewing Company in the River Market. So you can do that. Then you can meet up at noon, be part of the walking tailgate over by the Town of Kansas Bridge, down the river, over to CPKC Stadium. But again, that match gets underway at 2:30 on Saturday. And of course, today is the home opener of the Kansas City Royals. Hence, everybody has their blue on today as we get ready for that. But also, what's happening with the Royals, they take the day off tomorrow, but then they're back at it on Saturday and Sunday. Game time for Saturday's matchup is going to be 3:10. Game time on Sunday is 1:10 in the afternoon. And of course, they've had didn't have the best showing, but a lot of moves in the off season for the Kansas City Royals, and so hopefully we'll hit the ground running. Again, they take the Twins on tonight and this weekend out at the K, and we do have a live shot out at the K right now. Of course, we've had all of our teams out there all morning long, getting ready for opening day today. And then, of course, the games this week. And, of course, the K looks beautiful out there as part of the Truman Sports Complex. It is also Easter Sunday and Easter weekend here in Kansas City. So we are, of course, getting ready for that as well. And, of course, lots of religious services taking place across the metro here as we get over the next few days. Monday, Thursday services tonight. Good Friday services tomorrow. And then Easter services on Sunday. And Sunday morning, I know a lot of people like to have the sunrise services out as well. So I do want to bring in First Warn 5 meteorologist Savannah Tennyson. Savannah, I'm really going to try to do this so it looks professional. Get ready for it. Ooh. And there she is. I know there's a chance of rain coming up this weekend as well, so I know you have the skinny on the forecast. So let's start with Easter Sunday and kind of let folks know what they can expect as they head out for some of those sunrise services.
Yeah, of course, if you are going to be heading out for those early services, you need to make sure to maybe have an umbrella. Here's a little graphic that I made. Also, if you are heading out maybe like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, temperatures are going to be in the low 50s, so you will need a jacket. This is just breaking it down hour by hour. 51 degrees at 6 a.m., 53 by around 8 a.m., and then 57 by 10 a.m. Those showers are going to be increasing those chances by 8 a.m. So yes, that umbrella is going to be needed. And then those temperatures are actually going to be warming up throughout the day. Now, it's not looking like a washout by any means. However, you might need to just like scoot your Easter egg plans here and there by a few hours, especially if you're going to be doing it earlier on in the morning time. And then today, got the blue one, just like you were talking about.
We got the blue on, that's right. And I did get you something since you did such a great job on that weather report. Here's some Big League Chew.
Okay, I was looking at this the entire time he's been on. I'm like, what is that for? What is that for?
Opening day, you gotta have your Big League Chew. You know, when you go out there, you want to play like a professional. You gotta have your Big League Chew ready to go, especially on opening day here. That's so right. Again, it looks like a little bit of wet weather, like she said out there, but still, hopefully, we can get some of those sunrise services in. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking it's so weird because we're in double boxes over here, but she's really just standing like.
Literally not even that far.
That far away, yeah. Exactly. So, all right. So that's Bill's weekend picks for the day. Of course, we do this every single Thursday at 10:30 here on KCTV5.com, on Facebook, on YouTube, and all of our streaming platforms. Of course, if you would like to submit your event for Bill's weekend picks, make sure you just send me an email or an Instagram or Facebook message, and we'll make sure we include it on next week's Bill's weekend picks. And as you can see down there, that's my Instagram and Facebook and all that fun stuff. So please make sure you send me a note if you can, if you want your things submitted, and we'll take it from there. But again, thank you very much to First Warn 5 meteorologist Savannah Tennyson for joining us for our forecast. She's going to enjoy some Big League Chew. So am I. Happy opening day. Go Royals. And we'll see you around here next time.